Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PZRX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Like I said, each of these represents 30 minutes. I circle back to that because check out the final 30 minutes on the day right there. Just massive volume came pouring in. I don't know if there was some sort of news that came out or what happened, but big volume that final 30 minutes, and the price reacted very nicely with it. Actually, the volume started to creep in that previous 30-minute period, but then the final 30 minutes, like I said, is where volume just went to a whole nother level and was the biggest on the day by far, not even close. So big movement. Now that leads to the question, all right, is this the start of something bigger? Well, if it is the start of something bigger, then the price is going to make progress forward, right? The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming I state the obvious when I say that. Well, hey, yeah, of course, if it's truly strong, it's not going to go back to where it was. So let's talk about some levels of support. And that ideal level of support that you want to see hold is going to be right here at, what is that? Makes it easy, $1.50 mark. Why is $1.50 so important? Well, like I said, the whole theme about not wanting to go back to where it was. And for the longest time, I think we can all agree the price was basically trapped down below that $1.50 mark. And I'm not saying this will happen, but let's take a drastic pullback. Let's say the price pulls all the way back down here, but then bounces around on top of that previous range and heads back up. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd still have a set of lows right there. You'd have this set of lows down there. If you picture each of these as stair steps, well, hey, the stair steps would still be going and progressing in the upward direction. And that's what you want to see. So if this late day action does mean something, if it is the start of something bigger, then that's how I'm defining, can the price get continuation? Another word for continuation, can the price make progress? I'm defining progress as staying up above $1.50 for that reason, being that, the price was trapped below there for so long. Now, what about areas of resistance? Maybe this thing is just going to keep on fighting upwards. Where are some of these potential battlegrounds at? For this, I'm going to need to go to a new time frame here, the daily time frame. Oh, I've done this one before. I have no idea when that was, but here are some of my old annotations. So let's see here. Next key level of resistance, right up there at where the price basically is at right now. So that makes perfect sense why this $1.90 level is acting as resistance. Why do I say that? Well, you go back to the history of the chart, you can see knocked down the price, directly knocked down the price, got within the vicinity, knocked down the price, directly knocked down the price, and once again the price is sitting right at that area. So I'm not saying that $1.90 can't be broken, just saying that seeing this time frame here, it makes sense why the price did stop right up there around $1.90. So that'll be key public enemy number one going into tomorrow. No doubt about it though, a very powerful move today. Let's see if the bulls can build upon this momentum or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.